What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be making a legitimate map using the Red Faction Guerrilla assets that I built. Unfortunately, my RFG asset map has gotten not even 1 star. I'm really down about that. Really disappointed by that. I worked hard on all this. But I'm going to go ahead and just build a legitimate map using some of these objects here. Okay, so I think I'm going to do Outpost. I think the map I'm going to build is Outpost. Now this is called RFG Assets. Now what I want to do first is save the map as. Yeah, we're going to give it a different title. So that way we don't overwrite or delete all of the buildings we don't need and accidentally keep them permanently deleted. Okay, so let's see. What are we going to call this? We can call it just something simple, Martian Outpost. Something like that. Then hit OK. Okay, let's go ahead and start building. So we have Martian Outpost. Now we're going to select some buildings that we want. Of course, we may want to use some of the EDF buildings. Definitely want to keep the garage. Maybe we can put a cool vehicle in there, perhaps, or something. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Nah, let's not do that. I had a little idea, but I don't want to do that. We'll definitely want to keep this building. The helipad, we'll definitely want to keep that. Let's see. Towers, machine gun nest, the walls. Definitely want to keep that. The office, barracks. Okay, so I think we'll go ahead and delete this building. We'll delete the power core station there. Bathrooms, nah, we'll leave the bathrooms. Gas pumps, we don't need. Go ahead and get rid of that. The bridge, we'll go ahead and delete the bridge because I don't really see a reason to have the bridge in this map. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And let's see what else. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the large garage here. We'll keep the small ones. Let's go ahead and get rid of the gameplay objects. I didn't change the game mode. I should have changed the game mode. That's okay. I'll override the name. Okay, and then let's see what else. If there's anything else. Big tower. I hate this tower. I meant to actually make it look a lot better, and I was just kind of paranoid at the crashing at the time, so I didn't want to continue editing on the map and make it worse, so I deleted it. Or I didn't worry about it. Okay, so I think as far as the EDF buildings go, I think that's what we're going to use. The control tower. Let's go ahead and get rid of this building right here. Okay, so the safe house buildings, all these are good. We're going to go ahead and get rid of... I'm going to try not to delete my smaller objects, you know, because I may end up wanting to use some of those. Okay, let's see. I moved all the small objects towards the middle, kind of on the outside of all of the bigger objects. That way nobody accidentally just ends up deleting them if they... Let's see. Okay, I do believe we're not going to be using... I might use that tower, so... But as far as the old Tor facility, we're not going to use that. It takes some time to highlight everything and just delete it. There we go. And then how many? That's 3,000 objects selected. Okay. I'm going to keep these trailers here. We don't need the ship for sure. EOS. I don't think we really need anything in EOS. I don't think I'm going to be using anything from here at all. Maybe I might use the tunnel and bridge combo there. I don't think I'll use anything else from here. Let's go ahead and delete all of EOS. That's 3,500 objects selected, and they're gone. Okay. Ooh, the force field. I might actually want to keep that around, so maybe the player will have to do something, and then to unlock the road to get to the base, perhaps. Okay, delete the hotel. And let's see, for these buildings here, don't need them. Don't need that building. And Oasis, I don't think we really need anything from here. Hold on, let me turn on my controllers. Object helpers and icons. What happened to my scripting? I had a script set for this sign, so if it broke, if the bottom piece broke, the EDF would vanish. Does scripting disappear when you change game modes? Because that's the only reason I can think of why it did that. Alright, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and vanish Oasis here. We don't really need it. There's a lot of buildings, or a lot of objects. Ooh. Okay, can I do control and then drag? Would that delete instead? Probably not. Oh, it did work. Okay, good. I was thinking, you know, I could probably use the, I could use that. So we'll go ahead and delete all of those buildings. We don't really need them. We have our shipping container there. FPS is back up. That's cool. Maybe we'll keep that fuel tank as well. Definitely does take a while to highlight everything, and okay. Look at that, 48 frames per second. Yay, it's normal. Okay, so we have some buildings here in dust. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use anything here. I don't think I will. I think this pretty much is all my base right here. And then we'll use this. We'll go ahead and use that. Let's see, anything else? I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of let's not get rid of that small bridge over there. Let's get rid of all this. There we go. I'll keep those walls. These little walls down here may end up wanting to use those for civilian areas. Darn it, I got rid of the little catwalk there, or the railings for it. Okay, I think everything else, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of. I'm gonna keep this building, and then I'm gonna get rid of everything else around it. Delete. It's kind of cool, you can delete parts of buildings and they can look broken. Alright, we'll go ahead and get rid of the foundry here. Get rid of that. And we have our bridge. Really cool. See what's over here. Okay, let's get rid of that. We don't need it. And we don't need, I'm gonna keep those little beacons, but we don't need this either. Go ahead and get rid of that. Okay. Well, we have our objects. We have the smaller objects remaining. Definitely wanted to keep some of those. Okay, so we just build our map from here. Let's go ahead and build the base first. Let's see. Ooh, we got some floating right here. Okay, I'm gonna flatten the terrain as well. Okay, so I'm thinking the base might be here. I want to make it to where maybe the player can go around on the mountainside. He can go around the entire base, do some reconnaissance if he must. So let's go ahead and build a mountain. We can give the mountains a little more style later. Just want to get the foundation of everything right. Okay, so we'll put the base in here. Let's see. The only downside about doing it this way is sometimes objects can get in your way and you don't really want them to. So you have to move them and place them somewhere else. So that way you can get them out of your way. Whoa, what is that? Oh, there's something missing. Little piece here. Oh, I know where it's from. It's from right here. There we go. Okay, so I think this is the like general building right here. So I think that's gonna go back probably here. I think this is gonna be elevated. Elevate that, and we'll go ahead and place our building here. We'll move it over there, do a center selection, that way it's even. lagging a little bit here because of the amount of objects this has, which I didn't think there was that many. Alright, so we'll drop it down little by little there. We'll go ahead and spin it around. Like that. Now this actually has a below area, so I'm going to get my hole tool and cut out the lower region. Lower area. There we go. Okay, so we have that. Let's do something a little interesting here. This is going to be a death, like a death hole. That's what I normally call them. They're like craters that you die in if you fall into them. So we'll place this here. It's actually pretty wide. I may make that a little bit better, a little bit smaller. As far as the size goes, everything does seem to be a little too large. So let's go ahead and close it in, make it just a little gap. Nothing crazy. We'll raise this up. We'll flatten it out. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I need a wall. Wait, where's my regular wall? I guess this is it here. I just have to take this and duplicate it and move it, I guess. Alright, so I'll take this and move it over here. If I want to, I can do a snap to this. That way the angle matches. Duplicate this. Okay, I'm going to turn this a little bit. That's where our entrance is going to be. Place that there. It's kind of hard to start it out, but once you get a foundation down, it kind of helps you get more ideas on what you want to do. Okay, well, I'd say the general needs to use the bathroom, so we'll go ahead and actually I should be able to copy and paste this building pretty easily. Copy to clipboard and paste. Yeah. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll place this, and not too far because, you know, he's got to go. We'll place that there, and we'll do one more. Place that there. All right, cool beans. And then I just need to figure out what's going to be right here. It could be one of like these little walkways. So we'll grab this. Then we will duplicate it. Oh. Grab a little triangle from the building, I guess. And then we will... Yeah, this does look a little wide. this gap area in comparison to the size of the player. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start from here then and work my way out, because it does seem a little too wide. So we'll put that there. I'm going to go ahead and just flatten this out that's down here. Flatten this out. And it will make this much smaller. This isn't going to be a good base at all, but just something I whip up out of my head. Why is this not lined up? That's going to bother me a little bit. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I'd leave it, but it just doesn't seem... I think it must be... Oh, that's why. Yeah, it's turned. That explains much. Yeah, that's not good. I don't even think being like that's good enough either. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is go ahead and snag this staircase, duplicate it, bring it up, snap it to this floor here, swing it around, and drop it down. I should have started with the entrance first, but oh well. Okay, next thing. Tower. I have an idea for this tower here, so I'm going to duplicate this. And then I'm going to drag it over to here. Raise it up. Make sure it's down in the ground there. There we go. Okay, and just turn it to kind of match this a little bit here. Okay, so now what we're going to do, let's put some turrets inside of that tower. And we'll use this one. We will raise it up. Turn it out and then drop it down. Set it in the middle there. Make sure it's not popping out this side. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. Just turn it 90. Okay, cool. So we have some turrets up there now. Just trying to figure out what's going to be over here. See, anything else over here? I feel like something else should be over here, like a smaller building, perhaps. I'm going to go ahead and place this building over there. There we go. Let's go ahead and put down some street lights here. I'm going to do copy and then paste. It should be perfect. Yeah, as far as the street lights go, you're going to have to... oh, whoa, what happened? You're going to have to create your own lighting for the ground, because these are actually just omni lights. They're not the spotlights. So you'll have to make your own lights that shine down on the ground, because these won't. None of the street lights do. I don't know why that did that. Let me see if that does that again. Okay, no, it's fine. Oh, I guess this one, oh, it is messed up. Oh well. I can fix that. Let's see, let's put one right over here. Put it maybe right there. Should be good. Okay, and then maybe one more right over here, indicating the or lighting the little walkway bridge here. Okay, so let's try to do something over here. Now we know we have the control tower and the helipad. So let's try to put something over there. Let's go ahead and actually put the artillery gun right back here. Okay, flatten that out. I'll grab the artillery gun. I should be able to do a copy and paste with this one because it's a smooth bottom. No, I was wrong. It floats a little bit. Alright, so we're going to put that. Let's see. Let's kind of have it turned a little bit maybe. Okay, place that there. I'm just going to lower it down into the ground. What's under it? Oh, that's what's causing it. Okay. There we go. So we got that lowered there. And we could turn off the icons and object helpers and get a look at it. Let's see from back here perhaps. I might end up actually turning it just a little bit because I would like the lights on it to be seen. I actually had an idea of making a little pocket and then putting like 4 mortars inside it and spawning people in it. Unfortunately, they don't shoot anywhere on the map. They do have a pretty far range of how far they shoot the mortars, but it's not everywhere on the map, which that would have been really cool. But I mean, I could still do the same trick. It would just have to be, the combat would have to be closer to the guys that are inside of here. And then I can make it to where the power core that you destroy would unspawn the AI inside, and that would shut off the artillery gun. So that's definitely a little neat idea I'd like to maybe try out. Okay, so we have that. Okay, that looks a little bit better. I like that angle. Now we just need to figure out something over here. Let's do, maybe Barracks is on this side, and then the air traffic control is over here. Maybe we'll lower this one. Actually, no. We may want to raise it just a little bit. And then maybe we'll lower an area over here. Okay, so we'll highlight the air traffic control building, and we will place it right over here. This is really just going to be a little sample map or test map, to be honest, messing around with these assets. Then I have a really big idea that I want to tackle with some of these assets. So I'm going to place that here. put that there. Now what I want to do, I feel like there might be a little hill right here. It's like a little rock mountain thing. But I want to leave it a little bit open so that way anybody on those turrets can actually shoot anybody coming through. So what I'll do, let me bring this back just a tad bit. Just like that. Smooth it out, that way it doesn't look a little ridiculous there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the helicopter because we don't need it. Highlight the air traffic or the helipad, copy, then paste. Okay, so let's see. Maybe one there, and then maybe one there. It's not really even, but let's get rid of this hole here. Okay. Okay, so we have the air traffic. Is there anything else that I should put down? Let's go ahead and put some crates down. Copy and paste. Maybe there's some here. These crates I'm not a huge fan of. I do wish I went a little bit more detail in them or made them a little more accurate, but yeah, it's alright. I'm gonna put a crate back here too. It vanished on me. There we go. Okay, so over here I think it's gonna be like offices and barracks. So what we'll do is go ahead and put our barracks here. Let's go ahead and grab barracks. Drag it over, raise it up. Lower that down. And then we will turn it. Move it over here. Let's move it back just a little bit. Then what we'll do is add, I don't want this area to be seen by anything over here, so we'll add that there, and I'll make those little hills and mountains a lot better looking later. Just want to get a foundation of the map, at least of the base. Okay, I think lower this down a little bit. We don't need that. We'll probably need this to match up with that little checkpoint booth there. Move that back. So I'm thinking air traffic control area, and then barracks, offices, and then down here it's going to be transportation. And so this is going to be on the lower side. So what we'll do is go ahead and flatten this entire area out. Whoops. That's okay. Then we'll try to make sure we grabbed everything there. Then we'll raise it up. It's all kind of like an angle too, so we'll do a 45. Whoops, never mind. That's, there we go, 20. And then we'll place that right there. Let's go ahead and get rid of the car. Duplicate this building. We'll do maybe 90. We'll turn it this way. We'll place it there. This building, I don't think we're gonna need. Oh yes, we are. I'm gonna put this. Where am I gonna put this? Maybe right here. Not close to the helipad, but maybe right there. Okay. And let's see, anything else? Okay, so we need to put an office right here. We'll do 90. Raise it up. That way the floor is not covered. There we go. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually duplicate this. And I'm going to place it just on the other side over here. I'm going to grab one of these small walls. Raise it up. Lower that down. See if it's sort of in the middle there. Then what I'm going to do is then duplicate this. Just bring it along. We'll do it about 3 times. Cap it off right there. Move it to more in the center. Okay, and then maybe, just maybe, this kind of loops around to the transportation area. And we have like a little hill or something right here that kind of blocks off everything. You have to go through either side. Which now I probably set myself up for a challenge because we know a player is not going to want to go on both sides. If he gets past one side, then he's just going to forget about it. So I'll probably have to set it up to where the AI is, or at least make it to where there's no spawning AI, then I should be fine. Okay, anything else in transportation? Trying to think. Let's go ahead and add a little elevated area right here. Just right there. It's going to be a machine gun nest. Drag it over and raise it up. Let's bring it over just a little bit to the edge. Okay, cool. So we have that. And then I'm thinking maybe we can go ahead and get rid of the helipad. We don't need that. All the small objects here, we'll go ahead and highlight and we'll shift them. Oh, I forgot about that building over there. I don't think I can really do anything with that, to be honest. I could. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure something out. I'll leave it on the map in case I have an idea for it. So the fuel tank we have here, that might actually be deleted. We may not end up using that. Oops. Wrong tool. Okay, so it's going to be like a decent wide road right here. And then I'm thinking right here is where the walls come in. So let's go ahead and add this here. Then we'll grab just this wall. Slide it over to this side. So I have a little entry point here. And we'll go over with this wall. I'm not going to go over far with it, because I still need to add some of the little mountains that surround the base. We'll do one more here. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to do, so I'm going to bring this out and kind of lower it down just a little bit. And then we're going to add 2 towers. Over here. Okay, we'll drop that down. Perfect. Okay, so we have a tower there, and then we'll, where's that at? Let's see. Okay, right at the start of that one. Try to make it a little even here. All right. Looks good. And last but not least, we're going to go ahead and add this thing. We'll bring it over to here. Lower it down, turn it around. Okay, and then we're going to add a little checkpoint booth here. Okay, turn this. Needs to be 90. Flip it around, there we go. Okay, and we'll add that right there. Okay, I may end up moving this back a little bit. It's a little too close to the center. Okay, so we have our basic premise here of this base. It's pretty large. So at the moment, I think I'm going to go ahead and just take a break. We'll go ahead and save it, of course. And if we want to, we can actually take a thumbnail too. Take a picture. And then save it again. All right. So I think that's going to be it for this one. This map shouldn't take me long to build. And I'll have it uploaded for you guys to check out. All right. So I think that's going to be it for this one. You guys take care now. See you.